This is the field outside the farm. We've got another 2 like it. These are actually Timothy fields, but as you can see, they're smothered in this. And this is, what is it, Andrew? This is black grass. And this is the dreaded thing that all farmers hate. So, we won't get a crop of Timothy off this year, but what we will do is cut it for silage, and hopefully that will control the black grass. It's going to chop all the heads off, we'll bale it all up, the cows will eat it all, and hopefully next year we won't have so much out here. Black grass is a bit of an annoying crop. It takes over everything. It's the last thing you want in your crop, and it's the last thing. There is also some voluntary barley out there as well. So Keith is on the mower. Andrew is cleaning out one of the other sheds. There's only 4 cows in there, so they can live at the clamp. I'm going to go top in for the morning, and we may end up tedding this out. We're going to see what it's like later on. We may ted it out tomorrow. Anyone notice the new shirts? The new shirts? So he's on his 7720, that's a 200 horsepower tractor, boost to 220. I would not like to get caught up in that. Is it long enough, is it? We don't chop our silage, we leave it long. And the reason we don't chop it soon enough is, Andrew, we don't need quality, do we? What do we need? Quantity, that's right. Dairy farmers will need to cut early, and the earlier you cut the grass, the more quality you have there. So we cut ours later on. We like a bit more, we don't need massive quality because we're not milking cows. We're just fattening up beef cattle. Just to explain what blackgrass is, tell everyone what blackgrass is and how it works.
Blackgrass. It's blackgrass.
So it looks very thin on top, but what does the base of the plant look like?
What, down the bottom?
Yeah. Why does it take over?
Because all the seeds, all those seeds will drop out, millions of seeds.
Yeah.
All over. And next year.
And then next year.
That one plant, you'll get all those seeds come back.
And it's very difficult to get rid of, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing will touch it, only Roundup.
Only Roundup will kill it. And in the UK, it's the farmer's worst nightmare?
Yeah, one of the worst weeds. Fighting a losing battle at the moment against it.
It wasn't this bad, this blackgrass out here last year, was it?
It was barley last year. There was a bit in there,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so what are we going to do to clear it up? We're cutting it?
Cut it off, round bale it, wrap it up for silage, take it all away.
There is a thought process that the cows will put it back into the...
No, because they're not viable yet. That's not a viable seed on there yet.
Right.
When that goes to seed,
yeah,
it produces seeds and they will fall out.
Oh, so you cut it, that's
you
early?
Cut it now, before it goes to seed.
Ah.
Take it all away.
So next year there should be half as much. So next year we'll be able to look at this field.
Well, you take it, shouldn't be any, because if you're taking it all away, you won't be moving the ground to disturb anymore.
Yeah, so we should have a nice crop of Timothy next year. There we go. Right, that's cool. Keithy's going to mow this whole field, and let's just do a little snap. It won't take him that long actually. There's 3 fields to do, one over the back and one behind the muck heap. So while Keithy's out the front of the farm mowing, we are going to go topping for a couple of hours, and Andrew's cleaning out the shed there. But this is our topper. It's a Bomford topper, 3 rotors. You need to grease all the shafts before you use it. I think it's every 8 hours. You got to grease the shafts. There's 3 in here, 2 in here. There's 2 here, 2 here, 2 in here, 2 here, 2 here. All the wheels have to be. The wheels aren't too bad. They get greased once a week. I greased them last time. There are grease points here and here. And I don't know if I'm missing any. There might be a couple more at the back. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go and head out to we're going to top round the fields around the farm, the headlands around the farm, because they're getting a bit scruffy and it'll tidy them up a bit. Right.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the wait, I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
That is the greasing done. Put all the caps back. That is such a I don't know if anyone enjoys greasing. But it's done. It's got to be done, and it'll make the machine last 10 times longer, so you got to do it. I'm just going to put we folded her up. These are the arms, so if the hydraulics fail down the road, they can't just fall in the road and you know, into traffic or whatever. Ties are all up, so we're good to go. We'll show you how we set the height and stuff when we're out in the headland. So our wings are in float, so they can go up and down, and we are going to go down. We're going to turn her up a bit to 1000 RPM. You run it in eco, and you don't have to run the engine mad then either. But if you were in a thick crop, you would run the PTO at 1000 normal, and you wouldn't have any bogging down issues then. Right, just going to take it steady. I'm not sure if you guys can see the top of behind me or not. Hopefully you can. You have to watch out for things in the hedge, like down this corner. There's a little culvert, and you don't really want to hit those. You never want to be outside the tractor with that topper on. That is a big no-no. One of those blades came off, it would literally take your leg off, and even if it hits a stone, you'll be in very bad pain. So we never ever get out the tractor with a PTO on. And we got a branch. We're going to miss the branch. Right. I'll go and get the branch. Just got to wait for the top of the stop. Right, we're good. Handbrake! Okay, right.
Will stay, and I will wait for you. I know you're wrong, 'cause you're scared of say don't like the game, 'cause I will stay and I will wait for you.
And just like, see? It's that easy. Right, let's get this tedded up. We've got the old man just coming in with the trailer. But we've had the call from the farmer. He says it's time to go tedding. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a warm day today, so they've left the silage in the rows. What we'll do is ted it out now, and then tomorrow they'll come through with a rake, and I think the guys are coming from Coon to set up the baler. I'm really nervous because this is a brand new machine, never been used, and I'm the first one to use it. Would you let an unexperienced farmhand use your brand new machine? I don't know if I would. The farmer is only in the back shed if we do get stuck. So I've used tedder before. I do half know what I'm doing. I'm driving in the centre of the bit here because I know our old one was an 8 metre and you drove bang in the middle, so I don't know where we're going to drive on this until we unfold it. So we're just going to have a look. These are your wings, so you want those in flow. We're going to push the swarf into the field and see what it does. If it rose up too much, we'll end up just leaving it set straight. But first we need to start the machine, see where it is, if it's cutting into the field or not. Then we have to adjust the height. Okay, where are we? 540 eco. Set our machine. Start off nice and slow. Let's just see what that does. That wants to be that way. It's doing an alright job. Right. Can't hear any clanging anyway. God, I'm so scared. If I broke this machine, I would just be... I think we're set good there. So, what we usually do is we will go round 3 times and then we'll start our ups and downs, but it's pretty simple. Because it's all rode out after the mower, we only have to follow the mower markings. And this will do 3 mower markings. So, and then once it's teared out, when you're doing hay and stuff, then you get the full advantage of the 9 meters. But our 8 meter used to do 3 mowers markings perfectly. Yeah. Now we have all different types of ground. We have rough ground, nice ground, smooth ground. So we will give this tedder a proper good test. And at the end of the season, you'll probably see a lot more videos of me tedding. So. And at the end of the season, I'll give you a newbie's end of season review on it. I don't know if that's worth much to many of you, but whoever is looking at buying one of these, it will be. I can tell you straight away, it's a pretty smooth machine. There's no noise to it. Pretty impressed with it though, I've got to say. We've been topping around the farm all day, and I've still got a bit to do tomorrow. I'll finish that off tomorrow.
These on the tractor that I taught you.
Yeah.
Let me after you that.
Oh, okay.
See how you go.
Yeah, nice one.
Alright.
Thank you. It's good to have the guys with you, especially on the first go. So we are going to try that. He's tightened up the stabiliser arms on the tractor. He's rocking just a little bit. What else? Oh yeah, Peter had the hitch still engaged. We got it on the hitch spool for some reason. Doesn't matter. He's turned the hitch off, and we'll just see if that stops the wheels creeping, because they were creeping back into crowd position. So hopefully that solves that. We're going to try that now. Right, got this. Let's see how we get on with that. He said we could get about there. It's a nice machine, I'm loving it, loving it. I can tell you that it's starting to creep already. It's crabbing still, ever so slightly. I can see it moving. When we get to the bottom, we're going to change the spool and see if that fixes it. Otherwise, we got an issue. So that is going to get annoying. No one's going to want to go on this. Keep twitching that. That is super annoying. We're going to switch the spools over to the other one. We may have a bit of a spool leak on there, and that's why that's doing that, but it shouldn't do it at all. So try and fix that problem. Peter did change some of the hydraulics yesterday so that we can use any tractor on it. But what we will do is just see if we can fix it by moving the hydraulics. Right, let's see if that works. Okay, so we're just packing up, and we've had a word with Peter. He's asked us to try a couple of things. So the first thing we tried, because we had that ram off and changed the length of the hose, we tried tightening that and making sure there was a bit of residue there, but that must have been from where we changed it yesterday, because it's still crept. And then Peter said try sitting it in the middle, pulling the pipe off, and it's still crept. So that tells us there's probably something wrong with the ram itself, which is disappointing when you buy a new machine. That it shouldn't do that. So that's where we stand, but tomorrow Peter will be here. He'll have a closer look at it and see if we can get this worked out. But other than that, it's a really nice machine. I quite enjoyed that, if I'm honest. And we'll TED this out tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can get these little bits ironed out. But you're always going to have, with new machines, you're always going to have a small issue here or there. It happens every time. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. So give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done already, and we will catch you on the next one. I'm just going to lock this gate so we don't get any unwanted visitors, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks very much.